What up, everybody? What's up? Welcome to the Trading Boot Camp. I am BBURRELL. Excuse all the pizzazz and the lights and stuff. I'm super excited to give y'all some value today. For those of you who don't know me, I hope somebody invited you out to let you know what's really going on in the world, how some major things are really happening. And what we're going to really do is show you how to be able to create wealth, whether you're sitting at home, whether you just left the gym, right? I got my gear ready to go, right? So I'm just want to share a couple of things with y'all on tonight. The first thing is most people don't know how trading really works, right? They don't really know, what's all the hype? Why does it seem like some people call it this and some people call it that? Is it really all this fluff and this hype, right? So I want to educate you. We got day one coming in today. So what I want to do real quick is show you guys how to first, we're going to get into the main source of how we're creating wealth. All right, so I need everybody to go to your app store. All right, go to your app store and download MetaTrader 4. All right, let me bring it up on the screen for y'all so y'all can see it here in a second. I want you to go to your app store and I want you to download MetaTrader 4. All right, MetaTrader 4 is the app. Everybody got to do it right now. Go ahead, get out the Facebook window right quick and go to MetaTrader 4. All right, this is what you're going to need for us to really be effective doing this 5-day course, right? Now, if you're an experienced trader, this is redundant information. If you tapped in and you stopped, my goal is to make sure you don't leave behind the greatest opportunity on the planet, all right? I don't want you to leave behind the greatest opportunity on the planet, all right? So for my people on Instagram, y'all give us a second. We have some technical issues, all right? Technical difficulties, you're definitely going to have to take that off. You're going to have to take the body off, all right? Let's rock and roll. Let's rock and roll. Y'all see about my production team. They're killing it right now. They're going in. They're doing an amazing job. All right. So anyway, let's get to it. I'm going to show you guys MetaTrader 4. All right. I'm going to bring it up on the TV behind me so that you can see it effectively. Boom. Let's screenshot it. Boom. Shot it like. Hold on one second. Let me get you. I got your back. I know everybody don't got some good eyes. All right. Everybody don't have no good eyes. Let's mute this. All right. Here we go. I'm going to screen share for you guys and show you the first step. Step number 1, download MetaTrader 4. All right, here we go. Let's get to it. All right. This is what you need first. Zoom broadcast. All right, cool. Here we go. Here you go. He's coming. It's coming. Boom, shakalaka. This is what you need to succeed. All right. So MetaTrader 4, this is the app that we use to create wealth. Now I want to pause here for a second to give you guys a little bit of insight, right? So MetaTrader 4, it allows us to connect to different financial markets, okay? The first thing you guys got to understand is a lot of people hear the hype about Forex, right? Forex isn't the only financial market that you're going to be able to leverage. So MetaTrader 4, that's your money app, all right? Everybody go to the comments right now. Facebook or Instagram, I want you to drop in the chat box give me some money bags, give me some dollar signs, right? The first thing, that's what you want to do, all right? Then I want you to understand, keep this app on your phone, whether you like this or not, because what I'm about to share tonight is not for everybody, okay? You have to be intentional about creating wealth. You have to be really ready to create wealth. See, a lot of people don't understand money isn't in their possession because they don't desire it. All right, there's a difference between wanting something and desiring. All right, but let's back up a second. I want y'all to get equipped. Download MetaTrader 4. All right, it's on the TV for my people who don't got their glasses on tonight. MetaTrader 4. All right, perfect. So then I want to give y'all some quick rundown. MetaTrader 4 allows you to multiply small investments, small and big investments. Okay, allows you to multiply your income. All right. The second thing is you need skill to allow this software to multiply your income. All right. So secondly, you need skill. All right. That's where I come in. I'll teach you the skill set on how to allow your income to grow. Now, a lot of people are familiar with Robinhood and different other investment apps. Guys, that's cool and dandy, but 97% of people who download those apps have no idea how to really create wealth and allow those investments to grow. MetaTrader 4, excuse me, I don't know if I said 4. MetaTrader 4 allows you to be in full control of your investments, okay? So if you're at home, you got some popcorn right now, you may be somebody on the phone in the bathtub right now, right? If you're in the bathtub, if you're in the car, driving to Georgia when you were supposed to have your phone in your hand, This app, it doesn't matter where you are around the world. Guys, we're streaming live on Facebook and Instagram and Zoom. Guess what? It doesn't matter where you're located. You can create wealth as long as you have access to the internet. Multiply your income, skill, right? You need to multiply income. You got to have the skill, and you need money. You only need a little bit of money, okay? If you have 10 cents, drop 10 cents in the chat box for me on tonight. If you got 10 cents, drop 10 cents in the chat box, all right? That's the minimum amount of investment you need, ladies and gentlemen, for this to work for you, okay? So guess what? Zoom in on this 10 cents. Can you see the 10? Give me that zoom. 10 cents. If you don't have 10 cents, then we need to have a real conversation, all right? Because you can dig in your couch. You can go in the old shoe. I don't care where you go. Under the car seat. Get your 10 cents, all right? So this is the trading boot camp. I want to make sure you guys come in and get everything that you need, all right? I'm ready to rock and roll. Let's get to it. So 10 cents is the minimum investment you need to create wealth. Now, a lot of people don't think that's a lot of money. Look, I only need 10 cents, yes. But let me ask you 2 questions. When was the last time you took 10 cents to $10 in your sleep? When was the last time 10 cents grew without your help? Whew. When was the last time 10 cents grew without your help? That's what we want to share with you guys. We want to show you how to put overalls and Timberland boots on your 10 cents, all right? Maybe you have $1. Maybe you have $10. If you got a bigger bag, guess what? You're going to get a bigger return if you have what we call the skill, ladies and gentlemen, all right? The next thing you guys need to understand is you're going to go through what we call a broker, okay? The broker is going to give you access to these markets, all right? Different markets that you guys are going to be able to access. Here's one of them, Forex, all right? Also known as the foreign exchange market. Here's another one, indices, all right? Also, actually Dow Jones, okay? You see that on TV. They whooping and hollering about the markets crashing. Guess what? While the markets are crashing, we over here celebrating, popping champagne bottles because we were able to create wealth while the market was dropping down. Okay? That's one main thing you need to know. We do not lose no money, baby. Okay? Gotta get southern on you. You don't lose no money. Get on my boot. Get my boot. We don't lose no money on the drop. Okay? What you guys have to understand is here's another market, cryptos. All right? What else another market? We have metals. All right? It's so many different financial markets, futures. Okay? It doesn't matter, guys. All of these markets you can access through the MetaTrader 4. Now, Forex gets the most hype, but the skill is not Forex. The skill is day trading, okay? That's the skill. Forex is just one of the markets that we leverage, and it just has a little bit more hype more than the other ones, okay? Now, what is these different markets? Well, the foreign exchange market is a $6.6 trillion industry. That's $6.6 trillion moving every single day, okay? I'm talking about weight. I'm talking about money, baby. Money, all right? Somebody say money, baby, right? So the foreign exchange market is $6.6 trillion moving every single day. Now, somebody's like, I don't understand. How is that much money moving every single day? Well, let me educate you, all right? The foreign exchange market is where there's an exchange of currency. So if you've ever been out of the country, all right, if you've ever been out of the country, you had to exchange your US dollar for another dollar, maybe for a yen, for a pound, for a peso, all right? That's the foreign exchange market. There's major corporations, Amazon, Walmart, Apple, right? These corporations have to bring their money back from overseas to exchange that money back. The banks are actually exchanging that money on their behalf. Let me say that again. The banks are exchanging their currencies on their behalf. $6.6 trillion moving every single day, okay? The foreign exchange market is open 5 days a week, 24/5, all right? And it's corporations, hedge funds, banks, all of those are major participants in this market, all right? People such as you and I were called retail traders, okay? You're only going to contribute only about a 1% to that market. The rest of it is really the corporations and the banks contributing to this market. What you got next? Indices. That's the Dow Jones. Those are the top 30 companies in the United States. Cryptos, Bitcoin, lithium, etc. Metals such as gold, palladium, copper, and then futures, all right? So those are the markets that you guys can access. So let's bring it back. Download MetaTrader 4, put it on your phone, and I want you to know that you have $6.6 sitting on your cell phone. This is the thing. It doesn't matter if it's sitting on your phone if you're not using it, right? Let me say it again. It doesn't matter if it's on your phone if you're not using it. This is how you're going to understand how to make sure this works in your favor, okay? Now, I'm going to go to my cell phone. I want to go over the MetaTrader 4 real quick. I want to give y'all a little bit of education on how the app works, give you a little education on different things in there so we can, make that work for you. So after you've downloaded this to your phone, I'm actually going to take mine off the phone, and I'll just log back into my account so to make sure I got my passwords. All right, so I just taken it off my phone. I'm going to go to the App Store. All right, let me get out of the way. We're going to go to the App Store. Okay, we're going to download MetaTrader 4 again. The moment you download MetaTrader 4, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to give you what we call a practice account. Okay, that practice account is just basically fake money on the real market. I'm going to open it up, okay? As I'm opening it up, you're going to get these pairs. Woo, feeling good, y'all. These are pairs, okay? This movement is what it costs to exchange those currencies, okay? But we're not going to focus on that right now. We're going to focus over here. These are called pairs, all right? Get your notepad. I hope y'all got your pad, your wine, whatever it is that you need, because this is a boot camp, all right? So these are called pairs, ladies and gentlemen, not like the fruit, P-A-R-R-S. I know some of y'all don't know the difference between a fruit and a pair of shoes. I'm talking about pairs. So EURUSD. Well, what does that mean? The very first one at the top says EURUSD, okay? So this is a euro, okay? And this is the US dollar, all right? Basically, there's an exchange rate, which you see on the right side of the screen. Those exchange rates are fluctuating every single second, every millisecond. They fluctuate way faster than gas prices, way faster than airline tickets. All right, they fluctuate super, super fast. And so those exchange rates is how we're able to create wealth. All right, we're going to get into how you make money. Maybe, I don't know if we're going to get in that today, but if you stay tuned, this is a 5-day course. This is a crash course, okay? Now, what's the next pair? You got pound. GPB means pounds. All right, so I'm just going to write it down real quick. GPB, that means pound, okay? Some of us need to lose some pounds, right? Then you have, I already went over euros. So you have AUD, which means you want to say Aussie or the Australian dollar, all right? You have the JPY, that means the Japanese yen, okay? I'm going to put Jap yen. Now, guys, if you've never been out of the country, you may not even, you probably don't even know a lot of these things exist. New Zealand, all right? And so many different ones. AUD, Euro, we went over Euro, all right? I'll give you some other ones, like in the US, you got US 30, which is a Dow Jones, XAU, USD. This means gold versus US dollar, all right? And etc. I just want to give you a little basic information that the pound means, GPB means pound, all right? Lose them pounds, all right? AUD, Aussie, JPY, Euro, NZD for the New Zealand dollar, and we got the Euro at the top. And it's so many pairs, all right? So I want to see if I can help y'all open a broker account tonight, all right? Now, if you don't get this part, it is okay. All right, it's okay if you don't get this part. We got the app on our phone. We understand that these are called pairs. Now, let's get you to a brokerage account, all right? The account that you see right now is just a dummy platform with the actual app, all right? So, step number 1, go to settings, all right? The lower right-hand corner, let me see if I can move this off the screen here. I can't, okay. So, right here in the lower left-hand corner, see if I can bring it up. There we go. Right here in settings in the lower right-hand corner. Now, if you got an Android, it's a little work for me, but it's at the top left-hand corner. All right, if you got an Android, just stay with what you got. No shade to Android users. So, you're going to go to settings, okay? Once you go to settings, you're going to see MetaTrader 4 demo, okay? Now, the good thing about this, guys, is you can come back and play it back and get this access to the brokerage account. Now, this is going to be a practice broker account. Settings, press new account. All right, we're going to press new account. As I press new account, you're going to press open demo. All right, if I'm moving too fast, come back later. Settings, new account, open demo. When you press open demo, you're going to type in the search bar, Hugosway Demo 3. All right, I don't know if you ladies can zoom in on that. Hugosway Demo 3 is what you're going to type in there, HUGOS Demo 3. So it's already going to populate. So we're looking for Hugosway. I'm going to tap on that there. All right. Now you're going to have to put your information in right here, these 3 boxes, and then we're pretty much done. So you're going to put your name in. I'm going to put my name in here. All right. Then, as soon as I can spell my name, y'all, B-U-R-E. Okay, there we go. Then I'm going to put my number in here. So y'all don't be bothering me. Let me put my, let me change it to 555. Some of y'all might start stalking me. Then we have email, okay? Email. You can put your email in there, all right? And here we go. So once you finish that part, ladies and gentlemen, you can go into, you put your name, number, email. This part right here we're going to change, okay? You're going to leave the leverage as 1 to 500, okay? Then the next thing you're going to do is change the deposit to 3,000. Boom, shakalaka. All right? Name, number, email, leverage 1 to 500, and then $3,000 deposit. That is all you have to do to open a practice brokerage account, okay? To trade on all these different financial markets. The thing is, guys, I want to show you all the markets that are accessible, because a lot of people are hearing all this hype about Forex, but because they're uneducated, they have no idea that it's a $6.6 trillion industry, pretty much 5 to 10 times bigger than the stock market. All right, we can leverage stocks as well, but stocks are slow. All right, we want to get paid today. All right, we can let stocks grow over long term. Hopefully, if the economy is doing well, we don't lose our stocks. But what we do is not dictated on how well the economy is doing. I'm gonna say that again. Day trading is not dictated on how well the economy is doing. We make money whether it's rising or falling. For instance, like I just said, markets was crashing last week. Guess what? We were smashing profits, okay? Crashing and smashing, all right? You guys have to get involved in something that's going to create wealth regardless of what's going on in your employment, okay? So boom, your brokerage account is created. You do not have to say the credentials. Just press done. Once you press done, now it's going to populate those same pairs we just saw before. All right. Now go to the plus sign. All right. There's a plus sign at the top right hand corner. That plus sign is about to give us access to more pairs and way more markets. Okay. So I'm going to hit the plus sign here. All right. Then I want you guys to first go to FX crosses. All right. So let me back up for anybody that may have missed it. Download MetaTrader 4, lower right hand corner on an iPhone, hit settings, all right? Then you're going to press new account. Then you're going to type in Hugosway Demo 3. You're going to put your name, email, etc. And you're going to press done, all right? Once you press done, you're going to see the home screen here. You're going to see this home screen, and then you're going to press the plus sign. Now we want to press FX crosses. Everything that's in FX crosses, I want you to hit the green button all the way down, all right? It's so many currencies, guys, that you can benefit from, that you can get paid from. I want you to hit the plus sign all the way down, all right? All the way down. Here we go. So I'm going to hit them all myself real quick. Give me a second here. All right. All right. Let's go. All right. So, boom. Now you have all of the foreign exchange pairs. Well, some of them, actually. Then you're going to go back to the plus sign. I just want to educate you guys. You see all these financial markets? You got exotics, which are other foreign exchange, forex currencies. Then you have, it went dark a little bit. Then you have indices, all right? Make sure my laptop went down. Indices, okay? Then you have futures. You have stocks, all right? The stock market. Then you have energy, metals, and cryptos. Guys, we can trade anything. So I'm going to just add some indices right quick. Again, different top companies in different countries of the world. But we're going to go with NAS 100, NAS 100. We're going to go with SPX 500. You guys should see that on CNN and MB. What is it? You don't got to be smart to make money. That station. Bloomberg, right? SPX 500, top 30 countries in the world. Then you have US 30. Then you have, we'll leave it at that, right? Let's go to cryptos. All right, going to do PTC USD. All right. What else we got? Let's go to gold under metals, XAU USD. Guys, you don't have to keep up with me. I'm just letting you know all of these different pairs, if you will, that we get to trade, okay? So I have all these pairs loaded to go. So what I'm going to do next is show you guys how we analyze the market, okay? how we analyze the market. Just a small piece there, and I want to see if we can put y'all in the trade on tonight. I'm going to give y'all some pairs that's already on the top side of the MetaTrader 4, just in case you were not able to load all the other ones. All right, so that's where we at. MetaTrader 4 is the app, and that's how we get access to all of these different financial vehicles, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Then you have a brokerage account. This is a practice account. It gives you play money on the real market. But how do you even understand this information? So what we do is teach you how to read this. The market moves in ends and lightning bolts, and I'll get back to that later. All right, ends and lightning bolts. All right, some people say M's and W's. Okay, M's and W's. So, but understand this. This is the part that most people run from. They look at this and they say, oh my God, I can't do that. Oh my God, that seems intimidating. Oh my God, I have to be a smart person. My youngest student is 7.5 years old. It used to be 17. 7.5 years old. She was just with us on Sunday on our call here at Generational Wealth. Baby, if you're in Generational Wealth, drop some plugs in the chat box, right? But listen, she's 7.5 years old, and she's already learned. I'm super excited to teach her because I know if she listens to everything, she actually writes down everything I say. When I say boom, she write down boom. All right. She's so amazing because she doesn't even know, like she doesn't know anything. I didn't know anything 2.5 years ago. Some of you people on the line, you didn't know anything two years ago, before you got started. If we have a lot of guests on this call, guys, I want you to understand. That app you have on your phone, you can be on the airplane and make money. You can be on the toilet and make money. You can be on the beach and make money. You can be in a restroom. You can be at church about to fall asleep and make money, okay? The money is going to work for you, but it only works when you become educated, all right? The first thing I want to do is make sure you got the first main product trading. Matter of fact, we're going to go over the charts tomorrow, all right? Let me give y'all what 95% of trading is. 95% of trading is mindset. It's mindset and what we call risk management. Okay? Risk management. And I ain't gonna spell the rest. Mindset and risk management. Okay? Now, how do I break down the mindset for you guys real quick? Well, let me make sure you understand. The difference between the rich and wealthy and the poor middle class is how they simply think and they set goals. Okay? What's up? The difference between the rich and wealthy and the poor middle class is that they set goals. That's it. Warren Buffett is not better than me. He just decided to set a goal, and if I was to follow in his footsteps, I would achieve the same success. All right? But guess what we do? This is what we do, guys. We follow what we call a paradigm. We follow this systematic way of thinking. See, everybody on the call, how many people on the call want to create more wealth? How many of you actually want to create wealth? And when I say create wealth, I'm not talking about just enough to get by. I'm not talking about just a little bit here and there, just so you can pay the bills. I'm talking about bills on autopilot. I'm talking about enough money in your account. You don't even know when the bills are coming out. Woo! Right? Drop a 1 in the chat box if you want enough money in your account. You don't even know when the bills hit. All right? Because it's always taken care of. I'm talking about enough money that regardless of what's going on in the world, ladies and gentlemen, you're not affected. You can't participate in that party because you prepared before the party even started. All right? You can't show up to those type of parties because there's no reason you should receive an invitation because you're financially free. Right? Oh Lord, right? You shouldn't receive the invitation because you're financially free. Well, what does that mean? My mind has to be right. I first have to be money motivated. I have to desire these things. When was the last time you had a $1 trillion conversation? When was the last time you actually sat down and start thinking about getting extra jobs and all that? Let me say, how can I actually position myself to stop worrying about getting a second job, but how can I position myself to where a second job should never be in my conversation? Right? That's the type of things you want to do. That's the type of things you want to think about. So the rich and wealthy, they set goals to have a quantum leap in their life. Not only their finances, but it starts with their mindset. The only difference is they set a goal, right? They set goals, all right? Go all in, baby, all right? That's what they do, all right? So when I ask people, what's different between this person that's you can have somebody that stays in the same neighborhood, works at the same job, takes the same route to work, but why is it that their coworker is excelling and they're not? Whew. It's just because they set a goal. They had a determined mindset. They had a burning desire. See, a lot of people want to create wealth and they say they want money, but what are they still doing? Getting home, sitting on the couch, watching Netflix, sitting there being comfortable. You have to have a burning desire, all right? I put on my Instagram today, you got to clock out from the 9 to 5 and clock in from 6 to 10 to your freedom train, all right? See, if Harriet was still here, she probably still couldn't set a lot of people free because they don't even know they're slaves. Right? She couldn't set everybody free because they didn't even know what they're slaves. And what does that mean? Guys, there's nothing wrong with traditional education. But traditional education has never taught you how to create wealth. They only taught you how to earn money. Go get a degree. Work that bad boy till your bones hurt, your knees hurt. You got to rub icy hot on your joints. Right? That's what they're teaching you. And then they say, go get a 401k. You're going to be safe with a 401k. Well, let me educate you real quick. No, you're not. Everybody's 401k just took a hit right now. It just had a massive decline. So if you had the average balance in a 401k is $90,000. Who in the world can retire off $90,000? What do you make on a yearly basis? Between what, 25, 35, 45, 50 grand. And we'll say between 1 to 3 years, you've literally just blown through your entire retirement account after you retired, right? The retirement date is 70 years old. Right? And if you take the money, if you try to receive any compensation from Social Security, they're going to penalize you. So let me back it up because I want y'all to understand nobody is safe unless they put themselves in a position where the money is, where they're on the right financial vehicle. All right? So remember, I'm going to get back to mindset, but I have to make sure you're educated as to why you need this opportunity to work for you. See, I don't need you. You need it. Why do you need it? Let's talk about it. All right, so let's talk about retirement. And let's talk about mindset. And let's talk about them bills. Woo, let's get them bills. Jesus. Retirement. You have something called a 401k. Where my big mark at? My pocket. 401k. Let's talk about it. C. Let's talk about pensions. Let's talk about savings. I want to talk about stuff that nobody wants to Google. I want to talk about stuff that nobody wants to Google. I'm missing something. Social Security. All right? This is what happens. We follow something called, you have different levels of awareness. All right? And there's one level of awareness that's called either being reactive and then animalistic. All right? Then after that, you got something called masses. So the animalistic is basically a 2-year-old. And they're cutting up. They run around the house tearing everything up. When a 2-year-old starts to grow, and he has enough of sense to be obedient, they tell a 2-year-old to go follow the crowd. Okay? Maybe he's 5 or 6 years old at this point. They tell him to start to go follow the crowd. Well, you have to be aware of what type of crowd you're telling your child to go follow. All right? So then what happens is they follow the crowd, and then we start telling them no all the time. No, you can't do this. No, you can't do that. Get off the couch. Stop, stop, stop. No, 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 no. Like Destiny's Child, right? Matter of fact, some of y'all probably playing no, 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 and baby sleep as a lullaby, right? So we tell the kid no, no, no all the time, right? What happens is then they go to school. We got a relief. We got some free time. Woo, get that baby kid out of the house, Jesus. All right? Send them on to school. Let me tell y'all something. Then they start to be around other children. You don't know how the parents of those other children are being trained. So when your child comes home with different habits, understand it's their environment. All right, it's just their environment. But if you take care of home, they'll be able to have that type of guard where whatever's going on in the outside world don't affect them. But some of us just can't wait till they get old enough to walk and talk and throw them off to the woods. All right, we throw them off the basket, off the tree, and hope they got some wings to fly down. All right, so then what starts to happen, guys, they start following the crowd. We go to school. This is where it gets messed up with every single person. We go to school. We get taught to go get all these books and stuff, right? We take a test based off of memory and not knowledge. I'm going to say it again. We take a test based off of memory and not knowledge. We're going to get to these 401ks, but I just want y'all, I got to build it up for you. What happens is, you got your elementary degree, your middle school degree, and your high school degree based off of not knowledge, but your ability to cram something in the night before, right? Your ability to have cram sessions. And so what starts to happen is that you never ever are in a position to think for yourself. Your parents tell you to get up and go to school. Our teachers tell us what to do. And so we're always looking for somebody to command us and direct us. See, I got on my armor fatigue today because I want y'all to get out of the commandment. I don't want nobody to tell you what to do. I want you to tell you what to do. All right? So what starts to happen is we get so used to getting commands, and when we turn 18, they tell you an adult. What? You've been telling me to get up and cook my food. You telling me I'm an adult? What? I missed that wave. I missed that. You didn't give me no warning, right? Not only did you get tested on memory, but you ain't even prepared on real life, right? So what happens is you think because you read a book the night before, you're smart. You think because you got tested on academics, how many people actually remember everything from school? So my little cousin came to me the other day. He said, B, I was studying history, and I said, that ain't important. I said, go learn money. I just went straight. That ain't important. Go learn money. Because you can be a doctorate and still be poor. You can have a PhD and still be poor. Knowledge doesn't mean wealth. That is the misconception that we develop in this economy today. All right? Intellect doesn't mean you're wealthy, guys. How many of y'all got college debt? Woo, Lord. You're smart with debt, right? I got debt too, but guess what? I'm getting rid of it because I learned the right information. So we begin to follow the masses, and we begin to follow the masses. We graduate school trying to figure out what it is that we want to do, because remember, they told you when you were younger, when you didn't know no better, you could be anything that you want to be. But when they started getting tired of taking care of you, they told you, listen, go do this, go do that. So you begin to start following the masses, and so when you start to have these aspirations, you don't really know how to achieve them and how to really go after them, because you've been told what to do all your life. And so you go to college, you get college debt. Right? We're not passing down generational wealth. We're passing down generational debt. And so what starts to happen is you want to go get a job. You don't even know what job to get because you're like, I was just told I was an adult 3 days ago. I'm supposed to be making these life decisions. What life decisions am I supposed to be making? Well, all I did was follow these academics and do these cram session tests for 18 years of my life. So I was tested on how fast I can memorize something. So when something requires patience, I can't achieve it because everything I went after didn't require patience. It was only deadlines. I just followed what was previously done. What am I saying? This requires patience. This requires you to be intentional. This requires you to give yourself a command. This requires you not to follow the masses. Why is it that 71% of people live check to check, y'all? 71% of people. That's why it's really going to be a recession, because guess what? Layoffs. That's what's about to happen, right? It sucks. We should never be in that situation. Why should they have to give the whole country a stimulus check? Because they never prepared us how to always maintain a check, right? You got to wake up and pay attention to this, all right? Now it's cool. We needed to take care of ourselves, but I need us to stop waking up when there's a crisis, right? Stop being reactive as a child and be preventative, all right? So then you go to college. Everybody celebrates you because you're walking across the stage. But they're celebrating $100K worth of debt on the back of your neck. Right? Give me a weight, dog. Give me a weight right there. Give me a weight that bag. Let me show them what it looks like. I'm coming, y'all. Give me 1 second. This bag heavy. This bag heavy, right? This is my little workout bag. All right? This is you walking across the stage. Student loan debt. This is you. Da, 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 da. That's you, right? It was me too. This is the thing. Why are we not studying what the rich and wealthy doing, but we're studying what our parents don't? Why are we studying what we don't want to do? Pay attention to that. You don't want no debt, but we still do it. But because we were always told what to do, we just do it without questioning. Stop doing things without questioning. So you get debt, right? You go get a job. 85% of people hate their jobs. 85%. Yes, it pays the bills. That's not enough. God didn't put you on this planet just to do enough. He didn't put you on this planet just to do enough. You have to understand within you, there's a power within you. If he created us in his image, ladies and gentlemen, that means you have the power to create. But because you are not aware of your power, you think you can't achieve. When somebody is making more money, when somebody is doing great things, you become jealous of them. You become pissed off, which is stupid because God made that person in his image as well. He just realized he has the power. If you would put your power to use, then there would be no envy. There would be no jealousy. You get a job, you hate the job, and what starts to happen? Complaining. Guess what? Most people think about their jobs 8 to 12 hours a day. Before we go to bed at night, like, Lord, I got to go to work in the morning. Some of y'all looking at the clock right now. Man, I got to go to work in the morning. Right? I remember I used to get home from work, y'all, and I would get home on a weekend, chilling on the patio in my own little world and think about, man, I forgot to register that patient. Man, I forgot to file that paperwork. Because this is the thing. Why I want to talk about mindset. You become what you think about. We sit in our jobs all day. We follow the masses because we were just doing what we were told to do. And when we have those little aspirations of want to do more in our life, we don't know how to go after it because we were only told to go do cram sessions and take tests off it. We wasn't challenged to think and do things on our own. Right? So what starts to happen is we start feeling like we're in this revolving door. That's why they call it the rat race. Everybody works hard, y'all. Working hard don't mean you're going to create wealth. All right? That don't mean you can work 70 hours a week and still be broke. All right? So guess what? We get in this revolving door. Revolving door. 5 years go by. I hate the job. 6 years. I hate this cotton picking job. Lord, I need to find me another job. Instead of finding peace, we found another job. Instead of finding how to create more wealth, we just do the same thing over again. So here I go. I'm at this job. I hate it. Congratulations, B, you got a new job. Woo, let me slide on up in there. Guess what? 3 months in. Probably don't even take that long. Don't even take that long. Shoot, probably. Sometimes I know within the first 24 hours when I get a new job, like, bro, I don't know what I just got myself into. Right? And then guess what? We stay there a little bit because we just got hired. We don't want to look bad. Right? We really want to leave. So we look for another job. Maybe you stay on that job for 2 or 3. Then we do it again. Then we find a little sweet spot. Oh, they got benefits. Oh, they got 401k. Right? And guess what? You start suffocating. You start being angry, depressed, stressed, overworked, underpaid, irritated. You just have zero tolerance. And that becomes your number one thought. So whatever you think about the most is what controls your life. Right? Your job is your number one thought. What dictates the car you drive? Your income. What dictates your income? Your job. What dictates the house you live in? Right? Did you choose that street or did your job choose that street? Did you choose that car dealer or did your job? There's nothing wrong with having a job, y'all. I just want to make that clear. What is the problem is that our job is our only stream of income. That is the problem. Nothing wrong with jobs. Love it. But it pisses me off when I see people on a day-to-day basis struggling because they don't even know what information is in front of them. The difference between the rich and wealthy and the poor and middle class is just knowing the right information. Start studying the right material. Stop being lazy. We can sit there and binge on the wrong information all day and still complain about our situation. You just spent 3 hours binge watching this, and you could have spent 3 hours binge watching how to create wealth. Right? You gotta choose. Yes, it's boring. Right? But it sucks being broke. It does. So we stay in this cycle. Irritated, overworked, underpaid, irritated, overworked, underpaid. And so our job, it dictates everything we want. And then we say, oh, it got good benefits. But I challenge you tonight to go look at your back office or your 401k account and tell me how much it declined. Because you still ain't learning the right information. Right? You don't even know how it even works. It's just different financial markets that I introduced you on your cell phone. It's just leveraging financial markets that I introduced to you on your cell phone. But this is the difference. Your 401k can't make money on the drop, baby. But what I do can. Your broker getting paid when their money dropping. They can't. Matter of fact, they might be celebrating right now. I'm not going to even lie to you. All right? But what starts to happen is the 401k is at 100% risk of dropping to zero. Imagine this. You work 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 years of your life, baby. You work, right? You don't work yourself to death. Literally. And it's time for you to retire. and you go back in your back office, and you, for some reason, you think you're supposed to have $1 million in there, and you ain't never looked at it in 20 years. You ain't looked at it in 30 years. You probably throw the statements away when they come in the mail. And what happens is you have a retirement party, and you got to go back to work. That sucks. You have a retirement party and go back to work. Right? Paradigm. From kindergarten all the way up. Retirement doesn't know age, ladies and gentlemen, it knows money. You can retire whenever you're ready. Make sure all your debt is paid and you got at least 6 to 12 months worth of lifestyle saved up. All right? But calculate it. What year are you going to retire? How much money do you actually need? It's people retiring at 70 years old that still got to go get a job. I used to work at an auto auction. Everybody, the oldest person was 81 years old. It traumatized me. I said, Lord have mercy, I don't want to be that old and trying to work. So I just want to educate y'all. So you're not safe. If we were safe, nobody would need a stimulus check. You're not safe. So kill that mentality. It's horrible. All right? It's horrible. Some people are at home crying and stressing and worried about how they're going to wake up the next morning to take care of their checks. All right? We got to wake up. Economical ministry is what I do. I'm here to save you, but you got to want to be saved. All right? I'm the 2020 Harriet Tubman. I'm the 2020 Harriet Tubman. But I can't save you unless your mind ain't right, unless your mind is right. You got to listen tonight. This may not even be for you. I just want to make sure you wake up and listen. Mindset. You have to do personal development. You have to create wealth internally so it can be a reflection on the outside. Right? So then you got pensions. Pensions is old school. So this is when the employer used to take care of their staff when they retired. They said, listen, if you serve me for 30 years, if you serve me for 40 years, 50 years, I'm going to take care of you when you retire. Now, this was actually a good plan for a lot of people, our generation older than us, right? This was a good plan for them. That's why they tell you to go, this is why they tell you to go get a good job. But they forgot that this don't exist no more. Having a good job ain't going to take care of you no more. The good jobs pushed everybody over to 401ks when they became introduced. The 401k made the person responsible for their retirement. Right? The 401k made the people responsible for the retirement. Y'all was making these folks go broke trying to take care of y'all. Everybody trying to retire. Shoot, man, they about to give me this big old package, man. They finna take care of me. I got these benefits. I ain't got to work no more. Y'all know all the old parents, all like they always had money. Like, whatever, they got money. Right? Because they had the pension plans. All right? Savings. You should be saving at least 10% of your paycheck. How many people consistently put aside 10% of their paycheck? 10 to 15. It really rarely happens. Because 71% live check to check, y'all. Ain't no way in the world. All right? Social Security. What does that mean? The government has a big pot. Everybody, when y'all get paid, and y'all see that little SSI, you pay it into the Social Security pot. What's happening, though, we have a lot more entrepreneurs and stuff these days. The pot is shrinking. There's not enough people paying into the pot to take care of us when we get older. All right? So it may not be no pot when you get old. All right? I'm just letting you know. You got to know. You got to be prepared. Stop being reactive. Be preventative. All right? Let's talk about these bills real quick. I gave y'all the money app. We're gonna break down that app tomorrow. I hope y'all come back tomorrow, 7 o'clock. We're gonna take some trades. I'm gonna see if I can get y'all some trades so you can make some money in your practice account. I'm gonna show you how easy it is. All right? This is the thing. Mindset. You have to be aware of how you're thinking. You got to be aware of how you talk to yourself every single day. What are you saying to yourself every single day? All right? I'm tired. You got to be careful. I have an app on my phone. I hope everybody downloads this app. Matter of fact, let me give it to you right now. It's called, where the app at? Right here. It's an affirmations app. Download this app. Okay? Download the app. As soon as it comes up, this app right here. It's an affirmations app. Okay? Download that to your phone. It's going to send you affirmations throughout the day. Y'all see that? I am enough. All right? Loyalty is where. It just sends you these different affirmations throughout the day. Okay? You want to say these things to yourself. Matter of fact, if you're sitting at home, whether in the bathtub, the jacuzzi, on the patio, or you're sitting in a bubble, right? Because they're piling out there wearing me out. We're going to say this together real quick. Loyalty is where. If I find it, I keep it. Say to yourself, I believe in myself. Because this is what you need to be saying to yourself every day. Faith comes by hearing. So whatever you're saying to yourself is what you believe. So if you're saying, I'm tired of this, I hate this, blah, 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 the reason it keeps showing up because your words create your world. Faith comes by hearing, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Your words create your world. Guess what? If I take the L out of world, I have words. Ha! Just want to give it to you. I believe in myself. I am confident that I achieve anything. All right? I love and forgive myself. I choose to let go of fear. All right? I choose to let, so that's the app. Download that app. It's an affirmation app, okay? And so what I want to share with you guys is, what was I going to, dog?
Bills.
Huh?
Bills.
Bills. Bills, bills, bills. Check this out, guys. If everybody in the chat box real quick, I want you to tell me what bills you have. Key Richie, tell me the bills, baby.
I got you.
What's the bills we got, y'all? I can't see the IG, see no stuff. What bills we got? Instagram and Facebook, what bills we got, y'all?
Waiting on the roll in.
Type them in there. What bills we got? Rent.
Car note, insurance.
Car note, insurance.
Gas.
Gas. Which gas?
House gas. Phone.
Phone.
Where y'all at, Facebook?
Dental insurance. Medical.
Mortgage, you got that.
Child support.
Child support. Ooh, Lord. I forgot about child support.
Kids, school activities.
Kids times 10, because that's a whole income right there on its own, right?
Yeah, we got your electric. Of course, you got that already.
Groceries, electric. We're missing a lot of stuff. I know I got more bills than this.
Entertainment.
Somebody said entertainment, cable.
Somebody said weed.
The other kind of gas.
Recreational, yeah.
Rec gas, right? Wi-Fi. What's the car? Car repairs.
Got phone on there already. Water, groceries.
Water. Trash.
Tuition.
Ooh, never had tuition before. Never had nobody say tuition. Tuition.
Student loan payments.
Student loan.
Credit card payment.
Credit card. Boy, y'all got a lot of stuff. What else we got?
Hair.
Hair, right? Taking care of ourselves. Dental insurance, medical insurance, life insurance, blessed insurance, right?
Tithing.
Tithing. That's not a bill. That's
Oh.
All right. So the list goes on, not including people who have credit card debt, the miscellaneous debt and stuff like that. Guys, we have residual bills. How much income? What's your income to bill ratio? 30 bills and one stream of income. Right? Some people got 45 bills and one stream of income. That's why you have to have the right information, guys. I teach people how to multiply their income on different financial markets. Foreign exchange, indices, cryptos, it doesn't matter. Dow Jones. The thing is this. You have to learn the skill behind it. All right? Yes, I know people out there saying, maybe you got into trading. Maybe somebody messed you up, right? But guess what? It works. I retired 2 years ago. April 6th of 2018. I used to work as a surgical technician. Shout out to POMFX, right? I used to work as a surgical technician. I just got so hungry about learning this skill set. 6 months later, I was able to walk away from corporate, guys. I'm not saying that to brag or boast. I want to say that because we're made in the same image. If I can do it, you can do it. Right? The thing about it is, it just requires a level of commitment. Now, if you stay with me this whole week, I'm going to give you a basic introduction to how trading works. You're even going to place trades. You already opened your practice account with a broker. I'm going to give you some trades this week so you can see how it really works. Okay? But the thing is, even if you don't use this opportunity, guess what? You need to find something. See, what I do is recession proof. That's why I promote it. That's why I'm out here running my mouth about it, because I had people. I had a young lady in Tennessee, 2 jobs, almost 6 figures worth of student loan debt. Came in 12 months ago with me. She was able to purchase her home off of this skill set, and she had her first 4-figure day. All right? She saved up so much. Her phone, she sent me screenshots of her 401k and sent me a screenshot of a trading account. If she didn't have this skill set, guys, she would be on the street right now. All right? Had another young lady who's in college, just needs some gas to go to get to school. was able to take a trade. We're going to go through trades this week, but was able to take this skill set, this opportunity, and was able to put some gas in her car. Somebody don't even think that's big, but I've been there before when I didn't have gas in my car. Praying to God, Lord, please get me home. I just need to make it back home. Scrapping through the seats, scrapping through the glove compartment, looking for some dimes and nickels and pennies and quarters. Not even wanting to ask nobody. Don't want nobody to know I was struggling. Right? I know somebody that's been there before. Go to work hungry before. And your coworker just happened to bless you. They don't even know you're in that. They didn't even know you was in that position. But because when you have a relationship with God, guess what happens? He's going to send somebody in your path. All right? Oh, that just hit me. Just want to let y'all know that. All right? Well, we have all these bills. And we stay in this space for years. As soon as we graduated high school, they want us to take all this stuff on. They ain't told me nothing. What is mortgage? What is life insurance? What is term life versus whole life? What is all this stuff? Right? And they pile it all on you and expect you to come out this superhero, wonder why people stressed out, why their mind ain't right. Right? Why their mind ain't right. Because this is controlling our lives. Right? Money should never control you. You should control it. It's nothing but paper. It's nothing but a tool. But you've been conditioned to believe it's supposed to control your life. You're supposed to control it. There's a lot of things you can do with money. What is that? You can pay, first of all, you can pay all these bills. You can have better health care. You can take care of yourself. You can have a better diet. Right? What else we can do with money? We can do more good in the world. All right? For those who have a good personality and a good character. You can use that money to push your character out into the world. All right? There's children on the streets hungry. There's people hungry. It's homelessness. All this stuff. And people say they don't need money. Yes, you do. I need it. I got to retire my mom. I got to retire my cutie pie. I got to retire my family. Right? Well, that's not. I want to do that. Because I know what needs to be done. I don't want them to live in this space. I don't want to live in that space. That's why I work my butt off every single day. I'm not done. Okay, y'all left my job. Right? I've had my ups and downs along the way as well. But guess what? We're not done. Why am I not done? Because you're still dealing with this. Because you still have the stress and the feelings of being overworked, underpaid. Until you don't feel the way you feel anymore, I am not done. Economical ministry is what I do. I help people create generational wealth. I am the plug for generational wealth. We're helping over 300 people create 6 figures right now. No income claims. I just have to make sure you understand. There's an investment vehicle out here that you didn't even know about. MetaTrader 4. Yes, you can learn it. Get with me. I will teach you. All right? But don't make a decision yet because it may not even be for you. Because you got to be what? Intentional. And you got to set a goal. All right? I don't want to work with nobody that don't want to be intentional about creating wealth and freedom. I don't. Because I'm dragging the horse to the well. You're thirsty, but you're not getting up and walking to the well. We do it every single day. Right? So these bills, you got to create some different streams of income, guys. Recession proof is where I'm at. That's the profession I'm in. I don't care about this school about laptop. I'm in a profession, recession proof entity, guys. All right. So you tune in with me tomorrow night, and we're gonna dig into these. We're gonna dig into what is trading. You know, what is forex? What is indices? How can I analyze these charts? How can I play some trades? Teaching you some basic information, pips, you know, stuff like that. Supporting resistance. I'm gonna teach you guys some basic information. But I first had to make sure you understood why this opportunity is so powerful. Because I see us in this entire world struggling every single day. And if I don't open my mouth, right, it might have been my responsibility to open my mouth so you don't miss this opportunity. All right? But you have to understand your mindset starts first. You become what you think about. So what it is that you do. So I challenge every single person on tonight. I challenge you guys to get you a card. Let me find it. I challenge you guys. Okay, I don't have it no more. To get you an index card. Oh, here they go. I challenge you guys to get you an index card. All right? On this index card, I want you to write your goals. That's where it starts. That's where it all begins. And when you write your goals, I want you to be really specific. I want you to put your financial goal down. I want you to put your health goal down, long-term and short-term. And I want you to put down things for yourself. You're definitely gonna take care of your family and friends, but we don't think about ourselves enough. We don't think about what we want enough. So I want you to figure out what's your goal. What is it that you want? That's all I want you to write down. Everything you want. If it takes multiple cards or you got to get a notebook page, get out of that space of suppressing yourself. I want you to let go of the box. All right? I want you to let go of the box. I want you to write down what it is that you want. All right? Because this is what we do too often. We have these big goals and big dreams. And this is us. Bald headed or not. All right? This is you. We have these big goals and dreams. Everything you're going to write down tonight is inside this bubble. Gigantic. Somebody wants to start a business. They got a patent. I got a patent, right? They want to open a nonprofit. You want to do this. You got so many big goals. But what you do is you shrink them. You shrink them into your income. So you don't expand your income to match your goals. You get rid of the goals and live in your income. And you put them on a shelf for them to collect dust. What we're not teaching our people is how to expand, how to express themselves, how to create generational wealth. That's what we're not teaching. What we're teaching is following the masses, being complacent, and being uneducated. Remember, being intellectual. Y'all ever notice that somebody is not the brightest, somebody is not the most talented, but the reason they have financial freedom is because they never shrunk their goals. They went after what it is that they want, and they knew where they were headed. So let's start there. What is it that you want? And I want you guys to come in the chat box. You know, if not right now, I want you guys to come back in this chat box under this live feed, and I want you to type in what it is that you want, so I can know what, the type of people that I'm talking to on tonight. All right. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Please come back tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Yo, tell your family and friends, get on here. Let's get everybody educated. Remember, this opportunity may not be for you, but just get educated enough to know what's before you so you can change your life and create generational wealth, guys. All right. So my name is BBURRELL. I'm one of the top traders and educators in this opportunity. And I just want to go through this, finish up this boot camp this week. We just finished day number 1. All right. Y'all come back tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern time. All right. Thank you, guys. Bring out the squad. Yo, whoever brings out the most people, I'm gonna figure it out. But we're gonna do a cash out giveaway on tomorrow. All right. So let's get it. Y'all be blessed. Thank you so much.